The park is calm. Joggers pass beneath tall trees. Birds sing as the city slowly awakens. Evan sits alone on the bench. He stares glaringly in his phone. Rakia's last message remains on the screen. "I'm scared," it read. He sighs deeply. Love is easy when it's only to hearts. It becomes complicated when families, beliefs, and generations begin to speak. His phone rings. It's his mother. He answers. In Carter family home breakfast room morning. A beautiful modern home. Family photographs decorate the walls. Sarah Carter, Evan's warm and deeply Christian mother, prepares breakfast. David Carter, Evan's father, reads the newspaper. Evan enters the kitchen and Sarah notices his troubled face. "Son, you've barely slept," Sarah said. Evan smiles weakly. "Is it that obvious?" he asked faintly. Sarah nods. David joins his family in the kitchen. "Business trouble?" he asks. Evan shakes his head. "Something much bigger," he replied. His parents exchange curious glances. At Int El Hayed Group CEO office morning. Rakia stands in her office. She stares through the floor-to-ceiling windows. The city stretches endlessly below. Her assistant enters and stands behind her. "Madam, the investors from Dubai have arrived," her assistant alerted. Without turning, Rakia replied, "Give me 10 minutes." The assistant quietly leaves. Rakia turns and opens her phone. A photo of herself and Evan fills the screen. She gently wipes away a tear before anyone can see. At Int El Hayed Group conference room later, a successful presentation is underway. Everyone is seated. Foreign investors applaud. "Your vision is extraordinary," an investor said. "Thank you," Rakia replied. Another investor smiles. "Your husband must be proud," another investor joked. The room laughs softly. Rakia forces a smile. "I'm not married," she said sadly. Her smile disappears almost instantly. At Ixed Private Garden Cafe afternoon, a quiet cafe hidden from the public. The lovebirds meet. Rakia arrives wearing sunglasses, covering her swollen eyes from the tears she shed from all the happenings in their lives. Evan is already seated and waiting. Neither of them smiles this time. They sit and stare at each other in silence. Finally, "I've been thinking all night." Evan broke the silence. "So have I," Rakia added. "Tell them," Evan said. She immediately shakes her head. "Not yet," Rakia replied with a shaky voice. "When?" Evan asked. "After Friday," Rakia said. "After you meet him?" Evan asked with a curious look. She lowers her eyes. "If I refuse before meeting him, I'll break my father's heart," she added. Evan looks away. "And what about mine?" Evan inquired. Silence. Neither knows the answer. Rakia becomes increasingly distracted during meetings. Evan cancels interviews and sits alone in his office. They exchange fewer text messages. Rakia pauses during prayers, quietly asking Allah for guidance. Evan kneels in church praying silently. Both stare at the same moon from different rooftops. Though separated, their hearts remain connected. At Int Hassan Mansion living room evening, preparations are underway. Fresh flowers arrive. Servants decorate the house. Hayya Aisha notices Rakia watching quietly. She approaches. "You're nervous," she said. "Mother, did you choose father?" Rakia inquired. Aisha smiles gently. "No," she answered softly. "Our parents introduced us. Love came later," she added. "And if it never had?" Rakia asked. Aisha pauses. For the first time, she has no answer. At Int Phoenix Global Holdings boardroom day, a business presentation ends. Executives applaud. Evan barely notices. He's deep in thought. His assistant approaches quietly and bends closer to Evan. Sir, someone requested a private appointment. Who? Evan asks. Al-Haji Ibrahim Suleiman, he answers. One of the country's largest investors. Evan nods. Send him in, he demanded. Moments later, an elegant elderly Muslim businessman enters. Mr. Carter, I've admired your work for years. Al-Haji Ibrahim applauded. They shake hands. The feeling is mutual. Evan appreciated him. As they talk, Ibrahim notices a framed photograph on Evan's desk. It shows Evan and Rakia receiving a humanitarian award together. He studies it for a second longer than expected. His expression subtly changes. At Int Hassan Mansion, Rakia's bedroom night. Rakia sits alone. Wedding proposals from respected Muslim families lie neatly stacked on her desk. She opens a small box. Inside, a silver bracelet Evan gave her after their first charity project. She smiles through tears. Her phone vibrates. A message from Evan appears. Evan, no matter what happens tomorrow, I don't regret loving you. She slowly types. Rakia, neither do I. She hesitates, then sends it. At Ixt Hassan Mansion, Friday afternoon. Luxury vehicles begin arriving. The Hassan family members welcome distinguished guests. Inside one of the cars, a confident young man adjusts his suit. His name is Khalid Farouk, 32, successful, respectful, deeply devoted to his faith. He smiles politely as the driver opens the door. At Int Hassan Mansion living room continuous. Everyone exchanges greetings. Meals are served. Al-Haji Omar beams with pride. Rakia stands at the entrance and watches on. Rakia, please join us. Al-Haji Omar calls her. She enters gracefully. Khalid stands respectfully. Peace be upon you. And peace be upon you. They greeted each other. Khalid speaks kindly. I've followed your business achievements for years. They're remarkable. He applauded her. Thank you. Before another word can be spoken, Rakia's phone vibrates on the table in front of her. She glances down. The screen lights up. Evan calling. Her heartbeat quickens. She looks from the phone to her father, then to Khalid. The ringing continues. She cannot answer. She cannot ignore what it means. The call stops. A heavy silence settles over her. A single tear threatens to fall, but she holds it back. End of episode 2.